going on, Jerome's? So the Minnesota Vikings have a freaking Ferrari. And even though J.J. McCarthy is a first-time driver, they trust him to keep it between the lines. Just keep it in a 55, keep it at 58 or something like that. But Kevin O'Connell obviously sees J.J. McCarthy as the future of the franchise. J.J. McCarthy's got that dog in him. He threatens every single blade of grass. He can run. He's got a great head on his shoulders, all that stuff. And thank heaven for number 9. Cloud9, all that stuff. And even though all the haters and the losers and the media talking about, what about Rodgers? What about Derek Carr? What about all this stuff now? J.J. McCarthy is indeed going to be quarterback 1. And one of the advantages for the Vikings is that J.J. McCarthy is on his rookie deal. That's why the Vikings were essentially able to assemble the Avengers around him, both on offense and defense. And it's something that obviously Kwesi, Rob Brzezinski, Kevin O'Connell planned for the next couple of years. Super Bowl window wide open, pun intended. Long story longer, Nick Shookin, not stirred, over at NFL.com, ranking the NFL's top 15 quarterbacks on rookie deals, blah, blah, blah. So you would think, okay, now does Nick factor in the team around him, right? Because in a vacuum, would you prefer Jaden Daniels, who definitely proved it last year, but what about J.J. McCarthy and the talent that he has around him, the O-line, the coaching, the weapons, etc.? Or is this you're starting a brand new franchise from a clean slate and your first selection is a quarterback? I don't really know. But also, can CJ Stroud bounce back? Blah, blah, blah. So, cheat code, blah, 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 blah. It's May, draft behind us. There's no better time to take stock of the league's quarterbacks playing on their economically friendly deals. Some are speeding towards massive payday, others, So, basically, blank slate. Sure. Jaden Daniels at 1, I got no problem with it. I mean, Jaden Daniels is a bad dude. We said that in the draft, and we implored the Vikings, hey, Jaden Daniels, friends with Justin Jefferson, Skull SU, go up and go get him. But, Washington's got themselves a good one, and Daniels is going to keep the commies in contention for many years to come. And, Jaden Daniels is really fantastic. Number 2, a little bit surprising. So, CJ Stroud. So, Stroud, what's ironic is that Stroud in 2023 probably had the best rookie season in NFL history for a quarterback, and then it was passed in 2024 by Jaden Daniels, right? But Stroud took a step backwards last year. Houston struggled. Offensive line was just a mess, but I still believe that CJ Stroud is a dude, man. Now, I understand why Stroud is behind Daniels is because Stroud is 1 year closer to a payday, even though Stroud coincidentally is 10 months younger than Jaden Daniels. But I sort of get it. And Stroud after this season will be eligible for extension, so I understand it. Now, see, before I even clicked on the article, I was thinking that, okay, McCarthy, probably like 6'7", somewhere in there, but we'll see. Brock Purdy at 3. Brock should not even be on this list because he's going to get paid. So yeah, that huge signing bonus is going to be a factor in there, even though he's in his last year of his contract. He shouldn't be on this list. Bryce Young at 4. So, blah, 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 blah. I know that Bryce Young had a better season last year because he couldn't get much worse in 2023. But I don't know, man. Like, if you're starting a team from a blank slate, are you really you're telling me that you're really taking Bryce Young over Caleb Williams? You're taking Bryce Young over J.J. McCarthy? You're taking Bryce Young over Drake May? I don't know, man. Like, I like Bryce, but he's literally 5'9", man. No. Drake May at 5. Interesting that you're listing Drake May over Caleb Williams. So, got that going on. Now, blah, 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 new regime. Now, Nick is factoring in here. The new regime has invested in protecting the 22-year-old, supplying him with better surrounding talent, setting up for an early test for May. So, is it the team included with the quarterback, or is it just the quarterback? Because it seems like he's vacillating in both directions. Because if you have J.J. McCarthy and his surrounding talent, I don't understand how he isn't top 5, if not top 3 and not 3. Yeah, but Drake May at 5, sure. Caleb Williams at 6. Natural talents. Now he's talking about Ben Johnson's coach. All right, so it does factor in everything. So how is J.J. McCarthy not higher? Again, I understand that if you're simply taking the quarterback and you want to bet high variance, Caleb Williams would be your guy, Drake May could be your guy. But if that's the case, how does J.J. McCarthy's receivers of Jefferson, Addison, Hockenson, his revamped offensive line, Darrison O'Neal, one of the best tackle duos in the league, a great running game now, as well as Kevin O'Connell. How does that not factor in if it factors in with everyone else? I don't get Bo Nix at 7. Please. 25, going to be 26-year-old Bo Nix. Whatever. Hey, congratulations to stupid-ass Sean Payton for creating a completely quarterback-proof offense. Dink and dunk. Cam Ward at 8. Where I understand, like, Cam Ward, number 1 overall pick. Cam Ward definitely has that skill set. Everything around him in Tennessee, even though, like he said, that Tajay Sharp is running back 1 in this league, and I don't buy it at all. But I also don't buy how Ward would be above J.J. McCarthy in this spot. Penix at 9. Penix. Okay. Strengths full off season to prepare as unquestioned leader. Penix should be able to help the Falcons ways Kirk Cousins couldn't. Now's the time to prove Atlanta right. Okay. Yeah. Michael Penix Jr. at age 25. He's going to be 30 by the time his second contract is done, but sure. Got McCarthy at 10. Now, top 10 of a top 15 list, I guess, wouldn't be so bad, but also you're just above Anthony Richardson. Are you bleeping me? And you're just above Aiden O'Connell. Are you kidding? Kenny Pickett is at 13. Malik Willis, who doesn't even start, is at 14. And then Jalen Moreau's only on here because he can run. And he admits that. Because of the instant value he provides as a runner. Wow. Cool. But J.J. McCarthy essentially redshirted in 2024 after suffering a season-ending knee injury in the Vikings preseason opener. With no other NFL game tape to evaluate, I'm effectively operating with the blindfold when judging the former Michigan star. Miso Sai that you have limited NFL game tape. Oh, well, what about Penix? Yeah, sure, he got a couple games in last year. What about Cam Ward? Shocker. Whatever. I'm effectively operating with blindfold when judging the former Michigan star. That didn't deter Minnesota from handing him the keys to the operation heading into 2025, of course, but also places the franchise in a precarious position. Oh, precarious? You mean like the jobs are on the line? You mean like the Vikings won 14 games last year where Sam Darnold let him go? They didn't bring in Rodgers. They didn't bring in Darnold. They didn't bring in Daniel Jones. They're handing the keys over to a top 10 pick, highest drafted quarterback in team history. Oh, you may think that maybe, just maybe, Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell have a vested interest in this, and maybe they're putting their on the table and betting the farm on J.J. McCarthy? Or is it just the media? Well, we don't know about J.J. McCarthy. Whatever. McCarthy proves the Vikings power brokers were right to believe in him. They'll emerge appearing like geniuses. That one preseason game he played sure was encouraging, but for now, this is as high as I can rank him. Oh, that's as high as you can rank J.J. McCarthy. And again, your words and your criteria here, you are factoring in the talent around him. You talked about it with Drake May. You talked about it with Caleb Williams. So talent around him as well as coaching. And you can't, Miso Sai, that you can't have J.J. McCarthy above 10? Please. Oh, and all the extensive NFL tape that Cam Ward has behind a garbage offensive line, garbage skill players, garbage coaching. But other than that, Cam Ward is going to be really good. Yeah, the Titans won the least games in the league last year for a reason. Wonder why. Yeah. But overall, it's okay. If they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. But I want to see this list after next year. After J.J. McCarthy has just as good or better of a season in first year starting as Jaden Daniels last year. Or, hell, go with Jaden McDaniels. That's right, man. That's right, baby. But it's all right. Again, I have no problem with Daniels at 1. Stroud at 2, but the rest of their list, especially Bryce Young, especially Purdy, should not be on this list. Also, if you're including Purdy on this list, how come he's not at 1? If we're going on track record, although they did break up the Avengers, so I don't know, man. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. J.J. McCarthy checks in number 10 in terms of rookie quarterbacks on the rookie deals. Whatever, man. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol, production value.